Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another unboxing for the Digimon Card Game. So this is just going to be a little shorter one because it's just for one starter deck. So I've done videos for the original three, which had red, blue, and yellow. And then I've done videos for the booster packs. This is number 4, which added green, and then they had 5 and 6, which added purple and black, and then 7 and 8 were more themed decks with different characters, Gallantmon and U-Force Vmon. That's kind of where they're going now. They went through colors, now they're starting to do themes on certain characters. But this is the one that kind of got lost in the shuffle. So we're going to go ahead and jump to this. It'll be Izzy's deck, the Giga Green set. So then on the side here, it's going to tell... Hope I put it the right direction. It'll tell you all the cards that come in there, so you're not surprised on what you're getting. It's a starter deck, so there's going to be a lot of repeats. But it's a good way if you're looking for a certain color to play as. You can pick up one of the original decks. Plus, they also come with an extra booster pack, which is another great thing. I love when starter decks do that. Because it's fun to be like, hey, I got this deck that gets me started, gets me enough cards to play like a color or a theme of whatever game I'm playing. But it's also nice to have that additional, like, here's some other random cards. Granted, I might get 2 cards in there that I can actually use in this current deck. But still, it gives me an idea of like, ooh, hey, these are 2 cards I could decide to swap out. Or this gives me a better idea of, maybe, oh, I like green, but like maybe I want to jump to blue, and like, oh, now I got some blue cards that might work. Yes, or mix and match together. But I like when decks do that, when they give you a bonus extra pack of cards that works outside the deck. Anywho, let's jump into this. So we have Modimon as our Digi-Egg. So we're going to get 4 copies of that. So it's going to be starter set for number 1. Once Digimon is level 6 or higher, it gets 1000 DP. Next up, we're going to have a Foramon, and we'll have 4 copies of that. Just generic rookie. Nothing extra special about it. Of course, the main starter of the deck, we have 4 copies of Tentomon. On play, reveal the top card of your deck. If you use a green Digimon, add it to your hand. Otherwise, place it on the bottom of your deck. To go with Tentomon, we'll get a Palmon, so we get 4 of those. While attacking, if your opponent's Digimon... While attacking your opponent's Digimon, this Digimon gets 2000 DP for the turn. And I believe our final rookie is 4 copies of Kunamon. It doesn't have any special abilities. Up next, we're going to jump into some champions. We're going to get Palmon's Evolution, Togemon. We'll have 4 copies of that. He's uppercutting Dogugamon, which is really fun. I love the artwork on these cards. When attacking, if your opponent's Digimon, this Digimon gains 2000 DP. So you can actually gain a bunch if you chain some of these together. So here we have Quagamon. 4 copies of him attacking a Tentomon. Nothing extra special there, but another one in the evolution line. Then we only get 2 copies of Kabuterimon. But Kabuterimon has a blocker, so when opponent's Digimon attacks, you may suspend this Digimon to force your opponent to attack it instead. It says when attacking, it loses 2 memory. And then we're going to start with our ultimates. We're going to get 4 copies of Uwagamon. So we got Kunamon becomes Quagamon, becomes Uwagamon. And then we have Tentomon, Kabuterimon. And then we had Togemon, or Palmon and Togemon. So then Palmon Togemon becomes Lilymon. We're going to get 4 copies of Lilymon as the ultimate. When Digivolving, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add a level 6 or higher Digimon among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Alright, so then we're also going to get 2 copies of Mega Kabuterimon to go with that line. On your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon battle and survives, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So that's our rare. Doing his Hornbuster, probably. Then we're going to get our ultimates. So we have 2 ultimates. We're going to finish off the Palmon, Togemon, Lilymon line with Rosemon. So when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of their next turn. And then we'll get our foil rare, 2 copies of it, and we'll get Hercules Kabuterimon. Piercing, when this Digimon attacks and deletes an opponent's Digimon and survives a battle, it performs any security checks it normally would. And main, Digiverse 2, trash 2 of this Digimon's Digivolution to activate the effect below. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So there are all our different Digimon. Then we're going to get some Tamers. We're going to get 4 copies of Izzy. We just as easily could have gotten Mimi because we have all of Mimi's Digimon in here too. Would have been kind of almost neat to have 2 Izzy, 2 Mimi instead of 4 Izzy's. But, you know, you deal with what you got. On your turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, you may suspend this Tamer to gain 1 memory. Play it without paying its cost. We are going to get 4 copies of the option card Needle Spray for Togemon. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, or security, activate this card's main effect, then add this card to your hand. You're going to get 2 copies of Kuwagamon's Electro Shocker. Main, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to that owner's hand, trash all Digivolution cards of that Digimon, and activate this main effect. So there is our deck of cards. So there's only, 16 different cards, but you get 2 to 4 of everything. And of course you're going to get your little player cards with this special little token there with the Crest of Knowledge. On the back it'll have rules for deck constructing. And then you'll get the other side for player 2 with how the field's set up. And then of course some more game cards. So it's step 1, step 2, step 3, here's step 4, step 5, and step 6. So just quick game rules on how to play. I'd say if you don't know how to play, you can go on their tablet. They have a nice app for it to teach you how to play the game. You actually get to play through the first 3 starter decks. You can't, I think you might unlock cards in there, but it's just to play those couple of modes. It's not like a full online game. But it's a great way to learn. Like, it's nice to have a way to learn to play a game by actually playing the game. And it breaks it down, like, in a nice way. Alright, so we're going to open up our packs. We got Great Legends, which I believe is set number 4. So let's see if we have anything fun in here. So ideally, we'd be hoping to get some interesting green cards to add to that. So we're going to get our checklist memory card and then the half of the list. We got the second half. And let's see what we got. So we got a Gowumon. I was going to say, when this card is trashed due to activate this Digimon's Digiverse, return this card to its owner's hand. A purple Cerebrusmon. On deletion, trigger draw 2 cards from your deck, then trash 1 card in your hand. Hippogriffomon. When attacking, if you have 3 or fewer security cards, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 DP for the turn. Vermiliamon. We did get a green card. We got a Leomon. So when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 DP or less. So that could get worked in there. I don't know how well it might synergize with everything, but it's possible. A purple Labramon. On play, trigger draw 1. Then trash 1 card from your hand. We got a Golemon. Black card. All turns, all of your black Digimon get 1000 DP. We have our first uncommon. It's going to be a red Agumimon. You may Digiball this card from your hand when one of your red tamers is if the tamer is a level 3. So that one wouldn't help us at all because you don't have a red tamer. But the other ones might be helpful. Because you can mix and match colors. Just make some of them harder to play. We could get another green. We got a Sunflowmon. That's Digiburst 2. One of your opponent's suspended Digimon doesn't unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend step. So like that one with a couple other suspend cards there were. Like Leomon might actually make for an interesting combo. Our other uncommon is another Digi-Egg. Sakutomon. Once per turn, if this Digimon is level 7, gain 1 memory. Then we have our rares. So, unfortunately, we didn't get any green rares, but we did get some fun cards. So, we got Hell's Gate. So this is Plutomon's ability. Delete one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon. Security, add this card to its owner's hand. And then, by super awesome coincidence, we got Plutomon to go with it, who's a super rare. When Digivolving, trigger draw 2. Then if you may use a purple option card with a memory cost of 6 or less in your hand without paying its memory cost. So that's awesome. So if we like a good combo for here is when Digivolving, you can trigger your draw 2, and then you can use a purple option card with 6 or less for free. Well, there's a cost of 6 or less for free, so you can Digivolve, then immediately uses his ability, which deletes one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon. So that's a great combination. Like I was saying, when you have a pack, you can kind of see maybe what you want to do. So we got 2 green cards we could add, but we also have 2 purple cards. We have another purple card with another trigger draw 1. And then we also had Cerberusmon, which has trigger draw 2 on deletion, and trash a card in your hand. So you got 4 purple cards, so you can start a purple. You got a couple of reds in there, because you got another Digi-Egg if you wanted to do that. And if you'd already bought the first 2 sets, you bought set 1, set 2, which are blue and red. You have a couple blue, couple red cards to add. Then if you later bought the purple and black, you have some better cards to go with them. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That was our very short video, for me at least. Digimon Starter Deck Giga Green. Yeah, so see you guys later. Bye.